I'm really well. Julien, tell us where you are today.
So, well, I went back to Morocco about like mid-March, and so it's been like a month and a half, even more, a bit more actually.
Uh-huh.
And I'm back home with close to my family. I was born and raised in Morocco, with a mixed background actually. My dad is half Italian, half Lebanese, with Palestinian origin, and my mom is French. And so yeah.
A good mix.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. So you're in near Casablanca right now, aren't you, on the coast?
Yeah, I'm near Casablanca. I'm by the beach, so not the worst location. I mean, to be in lockdown, and yeah, and I'm really happy to be here. I mean, I don't see my family quite often. I'm in London or traveling, and and it feels good. It feels good to be back home, and to give some time actually to create, to take some time for
Absolutely.
myself. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good thing.
Great. So just can you start by showing me what jewelry you're wearing, Julien? Somebody's saying, show us the jewelry.
So what I'm wearing, I'm wearing the skin pendant. So like tiny skin pendant, and I'm
Yeah.
wearing the bullet piece. The bullet piece, it's, I don't know if you see it. It's a damaged bullet actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole idea of the bullet piece, I created this piece like 4 years ago, as a tribute to my friend Leila Alawi, who passed away. I mean, in a terrorist attack in Burkina Faso, and in memory, I mean, as a tribute for her, I mean, I created this bullet piece, which is an anti-terrorism symbol. So I took a bullet, I damaged it, and you have the word peace engraved in 8 different languages at the point. At the point. And the whole idea of the bullet piece, he was collaborating with charities that fight for children's rights.
Fantastic.
So,
And
so
for those who don't know you, Julien, your jewelry always has a message. So shall we start by playing
absolutely.
one
So
of
I
your
have a few
videos?
collections to show you.
But we'll start with the video, shall we?
You want to start with the video, please?
Yeah. Okay, so what we don't know is if you guys can hear the music when we play the video. So we're going to play it, and please someone tell me if you can hear the music or not. And if you can't hear the music, we'll talk. Okay, so let me just get this here, because it's yeah, okay, here we go. So this will take us. Can you hear the music?
That's our Babylon video.
So no, okay, can you hear the music, guys? Yes or no?
No
music. Okay, sorry.
So then we'll cover the music. So yeah, so that's our Babylon video that we shot like a few months ago in the desert, and the whole idea of the Babylon collection is I actually, it's inspired by the first writing system that we called like the cuneiform writing system, and it's and I use actually this ancient alphabet to express and to write some hidden messages, some hidden words. So I'm going to show you what I have here.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to take the comments off for a minute so that we can see the jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So that's the Babylon choker.
I'm going to see if I can get a close up of that while you show it.
Yeah.
So while Julien's showing it,
So,
you look at Julien while I get up a picture.
So that's the Babylon choker, and the Babylon choker means play.
Okay, if you look, can you see it there on the model?
And you have a picture when you could see it. And it's really, really, really light, really comfortable to wear, and all these little arrows and straight line, actually, it was like this. So the first writing system ever, I mean, invented.
Cuneiform, is that right?
Cuneiform, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so they spell out messages, don't they, Julien?
Yeah. So we have a few words. We have the word play. We have the word love. Just a new model will. No, that. yeah, we have a new model that will release soon. I mean, Sun also. I mean, Sun has been. I mean, I have a collection that means Sun also. Sun is around, always around my collection, my inspirations, and from so the Babylon collection, I'm going to show you something else that I have here. So that's the Babylon. We can move to the Skin collection. So I don't know if you see it well.
Yeah, so that this was one of your first collections, Julien, wasn't
Exactly. It? So the Skin collection is all about unity. It's all about bringing people together. It's all about tolerance and respect, and that's why actually I use the skin texture. I mean to express this message.
Okay, can you show us those bracelets all together again, Julien?
Yeah,
I think that you can really understand.
Yeah,
you know,
so
when you're here, three colors gold.
You can see the color. So here it's like 3 color gold with like rose gold, black gold, white gold. But you have it here also with rose gold, white gold, and a full set of diamonds.
So that's it looks so masculine. But I'm just going to show you a picture now of me wearing them. So that's on my wrist at the top.
But it's quite, and it's quite. I mean, it's really unisex. I mean, as you can see, I mean, I'm wearing a bracelet also.
Yeah.
You know, so depending on the color gold that you choose, I mean, it's really versatile. You know, and it can really adapt.
Oh, he's
that's the Babylon collection, the same bracelet that I'm wearing here. So back to the Babylon collection.
So totally unisex, and everything is very stacking, isn't it?
Yeah, I like to stack. I mean, rings, as you can see, like the skinny rings, the bracelets, and sorry, and so the whole idea of the skin collection. So I started with this collection. It was unity, bringing people together, like talking about like it's all about respect and tolerance and unity is actually one of my core value, and it should be like elemental and fundamental for everyone. But as we can see, I mean, we always have to express ourselves, and we always have to
remind people
about it, because I mean, sadly, I mean, we can see that it's not always respected.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I like the idea of like wearing a piece of jewelry that you know, I mean, it could be nice to wear, but if it's meaningful and has like a message, it's even, I mean, we're more proud of wearing it.
Absolutely. Believe. And Julien, I can see you're wearing the skin ear cuff, aren't you? Can you show us that?
Yeah, exactly. That's the skinny ear cuff that is totally unisex also.
So when I first saw that,
I have it here. Yeah, I have it here in black gold.
In black, yeah. So when I first met you, I think that is the first time I have seen a men's ear cuff that works so well for both men and women. And you achieved that, I think, because your designs are, you know, they're not obviously sort of rock and roll and macho or obviously neutral. They're just very beautiful.
No, thank you. Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying to I'm trying like to always have a unisex or gender fluid look. I mean, I think beauty should be gender fluid in some way, you know. I mean, it should be for everyone. I tend to do the same in some of my collections, but also with my fragrances.
With your perfumes, yeah, which of course.
Exactly. With my perfume, I launched my first perfume last year, and it's totally unisex as well.
Okay, great.
So yeah, so that was a bit of the
your first collection was skin. Can we just see those bracelets again? Just
yes, absolutely.
I don't think we got a good enough look at them, at how cool they are on their own, stacked for men or women. Great, and then they're the rings as well, aren't they? Are you wearing one, Julien, by any chance?
I'm wearing one here.
So you've got a skin, and then you've got
this one is the Three Eternities, another collection that is all about love, friendship, and soul, and it's engraved in each ring in French, actually.
Okay, and then you've got some other rings there, haven't you?
I have some other rings here. So that's our Star collection.
Okay.
The Star collection is all about individuality. That's why, I mean, Each ring is different, one to the other, one from another.
Okay. Can you just bring it a bit closer to the lens?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love how
And
that's
it's very, very organic. It's really comfortable to wear as well. And the whole idea of this collection is once again individuality, and it's like I would say our second value. It's just like unity and individuality. It's like being together and embrace your uniqueness.
right.
I
And
like to
Julien, can you
think
tell
this way.
me why you have the perforations in both skin and in this star collection? Does that have some symbolism?
But I like to, to have a bit of skin on skin, I would say, for the
Okay.
skin collection. So that was the idea. So I started like this, and now at the new models, you can see through, and for the star collection, I think it brings a bit, gives like a better look, and it's like more airy, we'll say.
Yeah, that's so those are Babylon rings. Yeah, that's a star ring there on my
Just
screen. Can you see?
rings. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Julien, can you put one of those on your finger for us to see?
Absolutely. Which one? This one?
Both of them. Why not? Why not?
This one is a bit small for me.
Or just to hold it, just to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love how the contrast between those really soft organic shapes and then those brighter sparks of the diamonds. It's really original.
Mm.
And there you've got a
That's
stack
all
of
about.
skins there, haven't you, Julien?
I have that's that's the skinny.
Skinny.
That's the skinny collection. So it's like the little sister. It's the same message, but as here, on the left you can see like the skinny bracelet, and on the very right, you have the skin bracelet, and the Babylon and the Twiggy that I will show you after. That's our newest. Yeah, that was the newest collection.
And a lot of your rings are made to be stacked, aren't they? Like you're wearing them stacked on your hand there.
Yeah, I like to stack ring, like I said, and bracelets.
Yeah. So can I just show a picture of the Babylon stack, Julien? Yeah. So here on my screen here, I'm just showing people.
Yeah, that's the Babylon rings, and then the Babylon split ring. Yeah.
So again, those are the form of them.
Those one they stack perfectly. Absolutely.
Yeah, they lock together almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think you've picked up on in your work, very sort of I can't even say it, effortlessly, all of these things that a younger generation of jewelry buyers are looking for, which is jewelry with a message. The gender fluid element is, of course, really attractive, and the fact that everything can be mixed and matched. I can't talk today. Mixed and matched.
Yes, I think. Yeah, once again, I think it's important. To have some jewelry that could once again, jewelry that has a meaning. I love actually, researching. Digging into like history and looking for ancient symbols, or like I did with the cuneiform language. Or sometime even with this piece of jewelry that I'm going to show you. It's here. Yeah, this is our Saloon pendant, and the Saloon means union of souls, and the whole idea of this pendant. So I combine actually two powerful symbols that are the heart chakra. So around head you can see the heart chakra, and then one of the most powerful symbols in the Mayan civilization that we call it's called Unapku, and Unapku means it's like the unity. Once again, unites all opposite, female and men and female. Dark and light, yin and yang, conscious, unconscious, material, immaterial. So I thought it would be like quite powerful to combine these two symbols into a pendant. And the cool thing about it is, I'm going to show you again. So the cool thing about it is that you have a small key attached to the here. You have a small key.
Oh, that is so cute. And nice detail.
And the key, actually, you detach the center part of the pendant and you give it to and you exchange it with your
With
partner.
your other half.
Yes, exactly. And
That's so nice.
and yes, and it's the and the whole idea of the saloon is like each saloon wearer it's will be able, I mean, to exchange it again with another saloon wearer, and it's in terms of like free love, if I would say.
Wow, because you, I mean, you yourself, Julien, are a coming together of many cultures, aren't you? As you were saying, all your different backgrounds, and you speak how many languages?
I would say, I mean, two, two for sure, and then like four, because I have Spanish and Arabic as Moroccan Arabic. So yes,
Okay.
it's four in total. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. So, you know, I think that your world culture is very much reflected in your jewelry, and this, you know, incredible, interesting culture, and the, you know, looking into the culture of your background, but also other places, Maya, from around the world.
Yes, I mean it's good. I mean, like now that I'm back in Morocco, I'm working on a whole new collection, and it's all about beads and the Berber heritage, which is fantastic. And so there's a lot of inspiration into it, and I'm working on this new collection that is called the Yaz collection. Yaz means the free people, and
Okay.
and it's going to be super colorful, and with quite a few gems, color gems also. So I mean, a bit different of what I do, you know,
What you
because
do, okay.
I tend to use quite a lot of gold and diamond, but now we'll go more into color.
Great. And I know that you've got another collection to show us that you have been working on.
Yes, so I would like, yeah. So we'll move to our latest collection, which is the Twiga collection, which
Can
is
you tell
that
us
one.
what Twiggy means, Julien?
So Twiga means giraffe in Swahili, and the whole idea of the I mean, why giraffe, actually, why I picked like the I mean the giraffe as the symbol of this collection is one, I mean, first because it's one of my favorite animal. Second is I collaborated actually. I'm gonna say that and come back to the collection. I collaborated like a few years ago with the Elephant Family charity,
Okay.
and they do organize like the animal ball, where you have to design a mask, an animal mask, and
Mm-hmm.
that will be worn like during the gala. And I picked the giraffe. And since then, I mean, I was like, okay, well, it would be cool to create a collection around like the giraffe marking. And finally, I mean, I ended up doing it, and I'm gonna show it to you. So that was the large bracelet set with diamonds.
Can you bring that a little bit closer and just show it to us really
Yeah, sure.
slowly, because it's so beautiful. Yeah. And you're wearing one without diamonds, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm wearing this one. So once again, I mean, it could be quite unisex, you know?
Definitely. So just by not having the diamonds on yours, it's
Yeah, exactly.
so
It's
much
also
more gender fluid. Yeah.
absolutely.
Someone's got a
So
question. What's that?
then we have this organic ring. Then we have a kind of matching ring with the bracelet.
So that is also Twiggy, that collection, Julien.
Yeah, it's all Twiga. It's just like that's the reverse pattern, you know.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, the
Absolutely.
whole, so you can see the skin, that very intimate relationship.
Then we have the rings here. I mean, stacking ring again.
Do those interlock, or are they a little bit more?
But kind of, yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And tell me, Julien, how do you choose your colors of metals? Because you have no fear of mixing yellow with white and rose or
But I
black.
think, I mean, I always did that, especially when I started with the skin collection, and I like the idea of like combining like different color gold, and then I kept that with my other collections. I mean, mixing, I mean, few pieces with different color gold, like I did here, or the skinny, which is white and black, or I mean, I always like the idea of like mixing the gold together.
And those are the
And
long
that's
earrings.
the drop earrings, yes.
They're so pretty. They're very abstract, but you can see the giraffe there, can't you?
So that's the yeah, that's the, and we have the same one with a as a bracelet also.
Yeah, well, fantastic. And I'm just going to bring up one picture, Julian. And I know we don't have these pieces, but I love these ones here. So can you tell us
That's
about
the
those?
sun. That's the sun collection. Yeah. So this earring. I mean, the earrings here is like they're made of yellow gold and mother of pearl. It's my only collection that has actually mother of pearl, and it's the sun collection. I don't have any pieces with me here, but
But I've got a photograph. That'll do.
that's what you do. Yeah.
Yeah. And is this connection more for women, or could this be worn
I
by?
would say that the sun collection is one that is the most feminine.
Mm.
Definitely, it's really delicate, and with the mother of pearl, and yeah, so it's definitely one of my the most feminine one that I have.
Okay, and I'm going to bring up this picture now. It's the lady with the umbrella because there's something about Julian which has always struck me, that the whole aesthetic concept is so beautiful. And you worked on this
Yeah,
shoot.
that was again like that was again our last shoot in the desert, and we had a lot of fun shooting. I mean our collections, and the model here is wearing the skinny choker,
Okay, yeah.
which is a bit like the which is a bit
Yeah.
like this kind of pattern, you know, but smaller.
And your
Okay.
jewelry is always really easy to wear and very light. Is that an important quality for you, Julian, when you design?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, when someone wear a piece of jewelry that actually, once again, I mean, that you don't really feel it, you know. So I mean, the weight is always important, and I mean, and well, especially with the skin collection that is really thin, you know. So that's it's really comfortable to wear. I mean, it's like I said, I mean, skin on skin almost, you know. So
Right.
you sleep with your jewelry, you know. You don't feel them anymore, and especially and the and the Babylon collection also is the same thing,
Oh,
because it's quite
sorry,
light.
that was a bad crop of the Babylon collection. But so here,
Yeah,
this is actually skinny, isn't it? And
yeah, that's skinny and skin.
yeah, and
It's
I
a
just
skin
think,
necklace and skinny stacking rings.
yeah, so it looks so good on a guy, so good. But then if I show you this, look how great it looks on a woman. That's a real achievement, Julian. Yeah, because there isn't that much unisex jewelry around, and certainly not jewelry that unites, you know, such elegance and such an aesthetic, and also a feeling that it is coming from a special place. And that,
Yeah, well, I like I said, I love telling stories, and I love, I mean, researching. I mean, like for um, for um, symbols, and creating like kind of talisman jewelry, you know, because I mean, it's important to believe in what you wear, and if you have to wear a piece of jewelry every day, I mean, it's even better if you share the same message.
absolutely, yeah. And messages, whether they're in, you know, ancient scripts, whether they're in the very name of the collection and the feeling of skin, or all of these things come together. And you've been going how many years now, Julian? Your brand, 4 or 5 years?
4 years. 4 years.
Four
We
years.
launched the brand in 2016 in London.
Right, and you've got, I think, 5 or 6 different collections already.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, and also
Different collections.
in different stockists, which is a really a great achievement, because it's difficult not just to get established and you've won awards, but you've also been stocked by retailers. So you're obviously doing something right.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite happy with the feedback I received in London, and especially last year when I got nominated twice, and I won like 2 awards, as one for Young Designer of the Year and the other one for Designer of the Year. So it was a nice, I mean, amazing recognition.
Yeah, well deserved, and
Thank
also,
you.
yeah, from the heart, I say that. And then you've got all this beautiful visual material around it. So it's really interesting to see how you've evolved and got all of those pieces into place in a relatively short time. So obviously your business studies helped you a bit there, Julien.
Well, let's say, I mean, it takes some time. It definitely takes some time. I mean, to put everything in place. I mean, to create. But I mean, yes. I would say that I'm working on it. And the more you do, I mean, you have to be. I mean, patience is the key. You know. And you have to try it and try again. And that's the thing. I mean, I would say patience is the key, and the more you do, the more you learn, and all the experience. I mean, you get, yeah, it's just it's about always trying and always believing in what you do. And
absolutely, yes. Believe in yourself. Someone's just asked, Ricardo has asked, did you start your career as a unisex designer?
I started with the skin collection, which is the most unisex collection that I have. So I would say, yeah, he put quite I mean, like it was my.
Yeah, it's quite an original idea. Yeah. Okay. So Ricardo, that's the answer. Yes. And Nabil has asked, can you show the eternity ring?
Yeah.
Is that the one you want, Nabil?
Yeah, it's the large one here, which is in white. Which is in white gold. Yeah.
Great. And just as one last piece, would you show us again? Can you show us the Babylon choker again? Because that is my favorite piece.
So
look at that. I love it because it's got culture. It's very refined. It tells a message. So Nabil was asking if you could just repeat. It's the
absolutely. So the Babylon choker is based on the first writing system ever invented. So it's which we call like the cuneiform writing system, and it has, I mean, so the collection has some hidden messages and hidden words, and this one means play, and I don't know if you can see it. Yes.
And it's frozen. Definitely. Great. Well, I think that is a great note to end on, Julien. It's been absolutely lovely spending time with you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing life with me. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
And we'll be in touch soon. As soon as I have some pieces to show you about the Yas collection, which I'm actually really excited to work on.
Fantastic. Well, an absolute pleasure to have spent time with you, Julien, and we will see you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, Julien. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.